Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is RWD Low-Key with a quick RallyCross announcement. Now, after the stunt creator came out and we got all the new props, I went ahead and started to remake a lot of the maps. So a new map will be in the description for Redwood Lights. Now it's called Redwood Sparks, as some other ones in the future I'll release as we come out with more videos. So yeah, guys, I'm going to be redoing a lot of the maps, so no new maps have come out yet. So like I said with the other video, we'll still be purging out all this footage. So we'll still be busting out a whole bunch of RallyCross videos. I got some live commentaries coming up for you guys, a lot of live chat from everyone in the lobby, so it's looking good. The future is bright for RallyCross. But other than that, man, we're getting right into this video with our first new map, Redwood Sparks. Bye. Okay guys, so we have about 7 racers here getting ready, getting lined up to start this race. At the bottom right, you can see it's going to start at 1:30, 1 minute and 30 seconds. So what we're doing right now, for those of you just now joining us, is a heat lap. So we're going to take off and we're just battling straight for positions for the actual race. So we're going to do one entire lap as we're coming off on the straightaway, getting real close to Finesse King, almost touching him, almost getting some contact there. And moving into this right-hander, things are getting kind of sketchy. We're going to get a nice little overtake, and Finesse is going to just push us out too far, and we're going to miss out on that opportunity. Things are looking good going into this hairpin. We're going to kick it sideways, holding it down, get another nudge from the back, and it's going to launch us. Losing a little bit of speed, but Young Skyline made a mistake there. We're going to close that gap and move in, try and get this third place position on this next corner. Getting a little sideways again there, but we're going to take third and maybe hold it. We get a little bit of a nudge, but we're still holding third place just fine. If you look over on the left side, we got a pit. That is an optional pit, just specifically for taking damage. If your car gets damaged too much, your alignment will get messed up. So for those of you guys who have been with us for the series for a while now, you can see this is the exact same thing with just new props. Everything looks amazing. We have another big feature coming up in El Diablo, the most infamous section of this racetrack. So we have the two Tropos rallies battling out in front and second. We're going to capitalize on some battle and get second place, but it looks like we're not having enough speed, and Genzi's going to hold it down. We're coming into a very tight section here, almost 3 wide, and I'm just going to absolutely destroy him. And Finesse King, a little bit of lag spike there. Everything seems to have sorted itself out, and no one lost a position, but this is just a heat lap, so things aren't too detrimental. As we're going into the back of Gendry, we're losing some more speed, and now we lost that position and holding 4th. Things are getting real sketchy. Everybody's battling out. All they have is the heat laps go a little bit harder than the normal race because it's just one lap. Everybody just wants to finish. But we are going to maintain 4th. Considering we started towards the back, that is not bad, ladies and gentlemen. That is not bad. So now things are getting squared away. We are in 4th place. Going to hold that for the full race. This is a 4-lap race with 1 Joker. The Joker is going to be marked by the Molotovs. You'll see it's the left-hander on corner number 2. Racers have to take that once per race, and it's going to start right now. Looks like we have a delayed entry, probably a miscommunication, but things are taking off smoothly as we're losing positions, as the Carnage is getting real. We're still holding 4th. Just a couple people traded positions there. We look like we have massive collision coming from Young Skyline, pushing us into 2nd, and we see on our left that I believe that is Genzi took his Joker already, so he's a little bit further ahead than everyone. You see up in 1st place. He has a pretty good gap there, but he still has to take his Joker as we got hung up there on the hairpin. So interesting things are going to happen as soon as people start taking their Jokers here. Kicking in sideways on this downhill, getting a little bit of tandem there. Love to always try and get as many drifts out as you can when you're playing RallyCross. Not always the fastest line, but sometimes you can kick some extra speed out of if you throw the car sideways, just because you'll eliminate a lot of the understeer that you would normally get if you try and take the corner regularly. Getting a little bit of a party spam there, but we're moving on, focusing on the race. And Genzi and that is Zenny up in the front are having a tremendous battle. You can see them trading positions and bumping, trading paint up there like crazy, giving us an opportunity to catch up. And that's exactly what we're going to do here on the straightaway. So there's about 4 of us heading straight into Diablo, with the smoke is starting to collect up, and we're going in this fire ring. Looks like Zenny caught the inside of the corner and flipped over, and it's getting just tossed around right now. Everybody's pushing him, trying to get out the way. We're going to take 1st. Still with 3 people trailing behind us, and we're going to hold it down. Headlights are shining up on our back bumper right now, as that's our stars in Uranus applying the pressure and making too many mistakes, applying too much pressure. And we're going to try and hold it down, but we still have to take our Joker, like I said before. I'm not sure if we're going to take it right now on this lap. but this might be a good time to do it, and we are going to kick it sideways and take our joker. Let's see. Not the best execution, but we might still hold first, and just managed to just barely hold on to first right now. See, the headlights are still on our back bumper. Kicking it sideways as much as we can, of course, and we're almost falling off the map here, getting real sketchy. Getting real sketchy right now. You see the battle is going crazy. Stars with a nice just power slide right there. Keeps all his speed and still holds first. That was actually pretty impressive. But he can't do it again, not doubling up. And we're gonna launch, we're gonna just catch him, and that latency is gonna pull us. That death pull, that death grab. As soon as you get close to some other players, sometimes you'll get pulled towards them, and it's just unfortunate. So we lost 2 positions there, but Stars and Uranus is just holding us back so much right now. So we're gonna have to pick it up. See if we can get back into first place from all those collisions. Not sure if first place took their joker yet or not. I don't know who that is in front. That is Genzi. I believe that was Zenny who took his joker. I'm not sure. We'll see as this race pans out. Coming through this long straightaway. The only time for peace is on this straightaway. The only time you can just take a breather on this straightaway. And then you go right into Diablo. Gotta keep your composure as the car's bouncing around. Nothing easy about that section. That's why we have the loop of flame around there, just to make it that much more dramatic after you pass through that smoke. So I love these stunt props, guys. Love the stuff that you can do with it. Look at Genji. Look at all that damage he took. His hood's barely holding on. So we're pushing really hard on that apex. You see we're scraping up the car. Absolutely torn up. And we're almost crashing. Things are just getting wild. But we are closing the gap pretty quickly right now. And I believe he did take his joker, because that would have been a really good time for him to take it. So we're looking like we have a pretty even battle all the way to the finish, with about 2 laps or maybe 1 more to finish. Genzi getting some nice air right there, and we're still steady pulling on here. We got a lot of speed after he got off that jump right there. So we can see Omnis versus Tropos. Who's going to win? Got faith in the Omnis. I always love the Omnis a lot better than the Tropos, just because it does have that extra acceleration. But the Tropos absolutely dominates the Omnis with handling in general. But here we go. We're going to come in the back of him, and that's going to have to be a penalty. So we're going to wait for him to pass us again. That's good, clean racing. And we're back on the straightaways. If only drafting was a thing. If only this slipstream wasn't too intense. I really wish the slipstream wasn't as intense as it was. But we're going to trade paint with him on the side. We're still holding on. Just such a close race. There's somebody screaming up in the back. You can hear his engine coming. Going into Diablo. Let's see what happens. Diablo's been a deciding factor for all the switches. And yep, there it is. Oh, we're going to do a 360 and put it right back in the second place. El Diablo, man, you can't predict. Nothing is true. Nothing is absolute when you're going in El Diablo. All you know is you just pedal to the metal and hope for the best. And nothing has changed, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, we picked up so much, but then Genzi managed to pull away again. So we're going to see. I think that is... Didn't even get to see what lap that is. Trying to keep up with this action. Applying so much pressure, not giving him any inches as we go into that corner. But we managed to get a first place takeover right there. Absolutely impressive. Let's see if we can hold it into the hairpin. And we're going to lose it. Are we going to lose it? We're going to be side by side, and this is getting crazy, man. This is getting wild. I'm trying to keep up. Let's see. Can we drop back and get the undercut? No, it's not going to work. Not going to work. Still holding on tight. This battle has just got me sweating right now, trying to keep up with the action. And we got Genzi's going to go for the pit and lose a lot of time right there. Let's see if that was a big mistake. That might have been a huge mistake. That might have just cost him the race going into that pit right there. If we can just hold it down, we might finish and go away with the first place position. The gap we just created was absolutely huge, if you see on the map, but we're still sketching out right now. This road is not stable. Any bump in the road can just jar you and send your car flying if you're not careful. But at the same time, the speed boost that you get, if you know about curb boosting, will increase the lap times, or rather lower the lap times and give you some more speed. But looks like we are going to hold it down coming to El Diablo. We're making another big mistake because we got 2 racers coming behind us. That's the race to the finish. I think we're going to be able to hold it down, guys. I think we're going to be able to keep it if we just manage some composure for the last straightaway, and that's going to be a win, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be a win. Wow, that was definitely tough to keep up with, ladies and gentlemen. So if you liked what you saw today, make sure you smash that like button. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. Make sure you join that Team RWD Facebook. I will be posting future RallyCross events in that Facebook group first. That link will be in the description. Then I'll go to Instagram, and that's basically an order of priority. So it goes to Facebook, Instagram, and then Twitter. Sometimes it might get mixed up, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, best way to get into these races, Team RWD Facebook. Other than that, I'm going to leave you guys with the rest of the spectator action. I'm out. Peace.